I'm well, I'll talk to you guys about. Here we go. I think the hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's wonderful to see you.
Good to see you too. How is
Okay.
everyone in the comments?
Yes.
Up?
And I will be monitoring those for you, so you do not
Over Zoom, and that was fun. I haven't actually. I did the whole movie
Yes.
like by myself in a studio, and so I didn't actually get to meet any of the other actors, and so yeah, it was cool. Like it was kind of
That
weird.
is cool.
You're like, we did a movie together. Good job.
And
Hi, to meet you.
we did a movie together, and now we get to hang out.
Yeah, and just talk about it, the movie and our experience. They're like, so, like, how well do you guys get along? How fun was my sweet baby angel? What did you say
Alan,
was
let's
inspired?
celebrate.
Which character from Lizzie McGuire?
Miranda. It's obviously Miranda.
I'm not as big of a fan as him. I was born in the 2000s.
Yeah, I assume you were born the year Lizzie McGuire came out.
Yeah. Wait, what year did it come out?
If I had to guess, maybe 2000?
2000.
No, I was like 9 or 11. So like 2003, we'll go with.
Yeah, let's go for it. I could look it up right now. I've got my laptop here, but I think we probably should start it. Enough distractions. Business.
No, this is what it is. This is what the people want. People love you. They want to know what you like.
I do. I like a lot of weird things. Alan, I'm doing an interview. God, it's embarrassing. Hi.
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 So I like to, in the middle of these things, say, how do you identify, preferred pronouns, your Latinx identity? Just what's your preferences there?
I like to identify as she, her. I am a Peruana Mexicana. Mix of the two. Yeah, it's pretty chill. You can, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And in Spirit Untamed, you play a biracial girl who is white and Latinx. So what was that like for you to kind of represent that for everybody like you?
It was honestly, I've actually encountered this a few times. You know, I just did a movie called Sweet Girl.
Yes.
The daughter of Jason Momoa and Adriana Jona. And they're a fantastic, a wonderful group of people. And yeah, I feel very honored, honestly, because that's like all I ever want to do in my career is like represent my heritage and my culture any way possible. Be able to like being, thank you to my mom, I'm able to speak Spanish and like think that's amazing to incorporate into the movies that I do, the projects that I do, even the songs that I write.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. A lot of people probably on this live, watching this live, totally be like, yeah, I was the daughter and son of an immigrant, and this is my experience too. That constant identity crisis where you're like, maybe you don't speak Spanish and your family are not Latino, which is not true at all. That doesn't.
I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that doesn't minimize like your experience or like cancel it out or like that has nothing. This is not a big deal at all. It's still in your blood, and I think that's just yourself being secure with that, and that's a journey that we all have to take and experience.
And you brought up music a little bit. I'm seeing in the comments, other than all of the love for your hair, do you have new music coming? I was going to ask this a little later, but the people want to know now.
Bueno, I have unas canciones que bueno, sí, son Spanglish. There's some in English, some in Spanish fully even, and I've just been working on it this whole time. I have my own studio here in my house.
Amazing.
Brother's like a producer, engineer, and like be looking out for my new music coming out. I think I've really honed in on my sound with all this time I have alone. Like,
yeah.
He got three legs.
God, what a good dog.
He's got 3 legs, and he's just out here. Pluto!
Living his best life.
Come here. He's shy. Oh, we got the other babies here too.
Hi, baby. Oh my God.
This is Canela. She's cinnamon because she's sweet and spicy.
Hi,
don't lick the makeups. Don't lick the makeups. Mwah. She's
beautiful
weird.
girl. You love Mama.
She likes when I hold her chin like this. I don't know if like it makes her feel secure.
Yeah.
Safe. I have no idea.
Oh my God, that was wonderful. I always want to see more dogs.
I got 3. I want 7 total though.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did you get your first dog? This wasn't a question, but I need to know if you have 7, when did you get the first one?
Just recently, my dad wouldn't let me have dogs growing up. He didn't want to take care of them, and so I got my first. 3 years, Pluto. What is it? 2 years, 3 years?
Pluto, come on.
No. Why you never answer me?
That's your answer.
Oh my God. My friends are out here commenting silly things. Yes, Yana, I am a really good rapper. Yes. Yeah, I can rap Shower by Becky G.
Oh, that's a good one. Becky G, song in the movie.
Yeah, she does. Dude, Becky G is like my twin. Everyone says that. They say we look so much alike, like we could be sisters or something. It's crazy.
I've interviewed Becky on a rooftop in Spain, I believe. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
When she hosted the MTV EMAs, unless I'm literally just mixing up my life, but I believe that's what.
Oh my God. Amazing. Yeah, she's met my whole family. We've met a few times, and I feel like she knows my mom more than she knows me.
They text.
Yeah, they be texting.
So we're in music. You had "Don't Go" come out last fall, I guess. I love this song. So you said you're making music. How, considering the pandemic, how has it been to invest so much time in working rather than not? It's an effort, and I feel like all the Latinas I've talked to, the Latina creatives, have taken this time to work.
Yeah, I think, at first it was kind of like, what are we doing now? Like, I guess I'll just write. My instinct at first, I did release like an EP throughout this pandemic, and that was like at first was to get some music out and still have my fans feel like they have a connection with me somewhat, somehow, some way. And that was great. They really loved Apocalipsis from that EP. I love that song. I made that here with my brother. Or we finished it up here with my brother in my little home studio.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it was kind of like, what do we do from here? And then we ended up filming the music video for the film. So I guess my work is not as much. This is the most chill that I've ever been throughout this pandemic, or throughout my whole life. I've just spending equal as much time with my friends as I have in my career. And I'm kind of nervous as to how my life is going to be when the pandemic is quote unquote over.
Yes.
And I'm out here just fully committed to my career again. Maybe maybe this time has taught me to value my free time, and I'll put that up on the same priority as my career.
I think that's really beautiful, but also recorded all of Spirit Untamed during the pandemic.
Yeah, no, well, a little bit before.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, been a 2.5 year process for me. I was there from the beginning, and it was right again, like right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so we had done a lot of the movie in the studios at DreamWorks, and then all the time,
Yes.
like, all right, we're sending you equipment to record, and I'm like, wait, I have my own studio, like he's an engineer, like pay him, and they did. So he got a check from DreamWorks for being an engineer for a lot of the sessions in the movie. And it worked out, you know. I even did there's a Spirit video game that I recorded.
Yes. I was going to mention, you're a video game now.
They have a doll for my character too, which is crazy.
How does it feel to like be like, were you ever in your life like, one day I will literally be a video game?
I had no idea, and it wasn't really in my thought process. Honestly, my goal, because at the time I was really obsessed with the Wii, so I figured, okay, I really want to be like in a video game, like on the Wii. But I guess that's gone
Wii
now.
character.
I wanted to be like a game where you sing along and it's like me as like a me.
You can still have that.
I guess they don't have that anymore. Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I can bring it back and make it trendy again. Who knows?
If I felt like anybody could make Wii like cool and like poppin' again, I would feel comfortable with you doing it.
Oh, that is honestly the highest honor that I could have bestowed upon me. Thank you so much.
Yes, the kids would be into it. The people would be back on it.
Okay, I'm gonna put that down. I'll put that down, and I'll credit you for that.
Thank you. But you also have a song with Isa Gonzalez in this. So what was that like? Because you said you didn't really get to hang out with a lot of people while making this. So did you two even get to be in the studio together?
When it was Asa, we actually have spent a lot of time together before. We've known each other for a few years now. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, she is just like more like a friend or a sister to me than a. So when I found out that she was the mom, it was because I had DM'd her. She responded to my story, like something really funny, and then was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be your mom in this movie." I'm like, "What?
Okay."
You're so young. How are you gonna be my mom? You would have had to have me when you were like 10. And then she's like, "No, no, no, Bella." In the animated movie, period, duh. I'm like, "Oh, of course, that makes sense." And so I know she had a great voice. I was not even worried about it. And the harmonies turned out spectacular. Days and separate times, but it all sounded so wonderful. And we have the same vocal coach too, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the world of Hollywood is small as it is, and then you take into consideration the fact that whenever there's a Latino role,
yes,
just like a select few options, and we all see each other at the audition. Yes. And we all know who's auditioning for it because we're like, oh, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Talking to so many of you, and you're also wonderful. And whenever I think of an audition room, it's just all of you in a room together in my mind.
It's like there's the waiting room. You're going to the dentist appointment, and everybody like only goes to the same dentist, and so you're all waiting in the waiting room, like, "Hey, what's up? Good to see you again." Like, and then you go in, you leave, like, "Hey, hope you get it," whatever, you know. And I just think it's so funny because I'm like, why is it so small? Like,
it should be much bigger.
It should be much bigger, but it's like, I guess if I don't know what goes into the process or thought process or minds of the casting directors or the people, the producers, directors or whatever, maybe they just think, okay, if we're gonna have one, you know, party favor Latino role, I guess it'll go to party has a lot of like, it's known for that.
Yes.
You know, that, you know, give more people a shot, or, you know, just don't keep making those little Latino party favor roles. Like, open up the options.
They have like a 10-person list, and it's like, okay, this is it. Send it back out.
Yeah.
It's not cute of them.
No, it's not. I just laugh it off because I'm so used to it. I've just been on rants like you know, we're casting all Latinos, representation. Everybody's gonna have a good time. It's gonna be so fun. Blah blah blah. Like we're gonna they're probably gonna, you know, have the PR be like first time ever.
Latinos.
And then I'm like, okay, but show me who's behind the project.
Yes.
Show me the director. Show me the producer. Show me the casting director.
Like, don't worry about that part. Don't
All
think
gringos.
about that.
Yeah, all gringos. They're like, no, it's fine. They're representing. I'm like, but they're not. They're not.
They know somebody.
They just want the monies. They don't want the authenticity and the work that comes with finding a Hispanic director, finding, you know, Latino producers, whatever. It's just, you know, but that's why I'm getting into producing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm starting my first, well, I've been, you know, I've actively made it clear, and a lot of people on the team agree with me, the producers, that we want to go out of our way to get people of color. It doesn't matter like where you come from, who you are, just as long as you're a person of color, you are welcome here, and we want to make sure that it's a safe space for you. And it is really hard because it really isn't, but like there isn't a lot of options right off the bat. So you have to go digging, but a lot of people don't want to make the effort. A lot of people don't want to take the time. Hi Lourdes, ¿cómo estás? That's my friend Lourdes.
Oh, hi Lourdes.
She's so dope. Also Latinx. Like, y'all check her out.
We love her.
Got a song with Saweetie out right now.
That is cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
Oh yes, then I've definitely listened to you on Spotify.
Yes, check her out on Spotify, all the platforms, as you know.
But in actually speaking to this is something I want to ask you. I feel like so much of your work, like Spirit Untamed, I mean, Don't Go, like these are really important things where you connect with women and young women. So how is that kind of, do you have a sisterhood that supports you in real life, whether they're Latinas or not?
Yeah, well, all the women in my family, the way, specifically with the Peruanos, they is like, it's very matriarchal.
Yes.
Very like there is a man at the head of the family, but the woman is the one that really runs it.
Yes.
And that's kind of how it's always been with my whole family, even the cousins of the cousins, everybody. So that's kind of what I've grown up with, and that's something that I think has really benefited me in life.
That's beautiful. So many people in the thing are asking if you speak Spanish. You speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're accepting of all kinds of.
Yes, I'm Puerto Rican and Panamanian. My grandparents lived in Panama. Yeah. Yes, it was very fun growing.
Yeah, I can imagine. The food was probably delicious.
Yes. So what's next for you? What are you excited about?
This summer, I'm going to, I can't really talk much about the premise, but best believe it's different, fresh. It's a project full of Latinos in front of the camera, behind the camera. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to spend the whole summer filming that. It's going to be real hot.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, it's a heartwarming movie. The main thing I look for in these projects is the heart that goes behind it. One of those that's just like that, what I've been looking for.
And also, this was something else I want to talk to you, because you're talking about how much you love Peru. You are partnering with a nonprofit, helping the nonprofit that did some of your costuming and the wraps in the Papi video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is it so important to you? Like, why are you so passionate about? You are a fair Latina. You are an American. So why is it so important to you to use your platform to kind of help people at home?
Well, I just genuinely just really love Peru in general. I mean, that's as simple as it is. I love the culture, I love the food, I love everything. I feel like I'm just very lucky to have used to it, because a lot of people don't know much about Peru in general. And it has so much to offer. So my thing is like, hey, I'm Peruvian and I love this so very much. If I'm gonna be, you know, making music videos, songs about Peru, I might as well film. I might as well like use behind Peru and music, makeup and hair, even wardrobe, incorporate Peruvians, because that's the goal at the end of the day, like to put Peru on the map and not be underrated anymore. Because there's so much to offer. There's so much talent too. I've worked with so many Peruvian producers who've just blown me away. And the designer that I worked with, Isabela Merced, she's just got a really, really good heart. And so she introduced me to Misión Mascaran, and these women at the Esperanza, which means weaving or knitting hope.
Yeah.
And that's really what they're doing, because they're raising money for these women in these poor areas, these rural areas of Peru, who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to do so if these people hadn't gone out of their way to help. So I'm trying to do that same thing just for a bunch of people. And so we raised a lot of money for them, over $6,000 through Cameo. So if y'all want to check Cameo, I'm choosing a new charity like every month. And this next one is Real Good Rescue that we're going to be raising money for. Their dog, it's a dog.
That's great.
Dogs. And that's where I got all my dogs are rescues. So it's something that I'm familiar with because I got my dogs from them.
Yeah.
I know what they do. I know they're real. And so, yeah, it's like only charities that I know of and I and appreciate and apply to what I care for.
And before we go, I do want to say I respect so much how you were very outspoken about Black Lives Matter as someone with a very young fan base who is respected by like so many open minds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's important to be open-minded. I don't think there is such thing as, straight up somebody being an enemy to you. I think it's all about, like, at the end of the day, if you have a disagreement, you need to a space where there can be a mutual understanding and a middle ground. And that's how you go through life as an adult and as somebody who's just trying to be a human with good intentions. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters, is the intent behind actions and your ability to own up to it. And I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day how to be a human. And that's why, I expect that people are growing with me and taking time to grow with me and teach me and learn with me. And it's just been so much fun. I can't wait to like express that in my music and then release it. Hopefully people identify with it, and we're just out here to have a good time. So thank you.
So that's beautiful. That's amazing. Is there anything you want to add about Spirit out June 4th, people?
Yeah, please. Anybody can go watch it. Don't be confused. This is not just like a kid's movie.
I cried.
She cried.
Yeah.
My niece is gonna love it. I know she watched one of the final rough versions of the movie, but when it's done and animated, I just know she's gonna love it. And I'm getting the toys for her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. We're turning my niece into a horse girl. But yeah.
Are you a horse girl?
I would say I'm just an animal girl in general. I just like, I don't know. I prefer animals more than humans. So whenever I thought of Spirit, I totally thought of like my dog, Pluto.
Oh, yeah.
He is just my little animal soulmate. We just get each other. It was one of those like instantly a connection. And I wish that for everybody, because you just it's just out there and it's amazing. It's so beautiful. And I think you'll really see that in the movie Spirit. That's
So everybody in the comments says how much they love you. I think you are wonderful. And I can't wait for everyone else to see this. It's just so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a very wholesome movie. So
yeah. Thank you.
It's only in theaters. Thank you guys for showing your love in the comments. I really appreciate it. Even though I couldn't see all of them because I can't multitask. I can't think and read. So I appreciate it.
You're doing great. You're doing so good.
Thank you so much. It was such
Thank you. You're wonderful. Have a good week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Oop, trying.